Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. Welcome to the Esoteric Empire. My name is Atela and we're about to get into the next 2 weeks for you. What do you need to know for the next 2 weeks, okay? Okay, Libra. So the first card that came out is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles it's a pretty basic card. It basically is saying that you are going to be en route to building something, growing something that you have already probably started. So it's just saying that either you need to start doing that or you are doing it. The Seven of Pentacles, what I like about that is usually there's a continuation of something good that's going to happen within something you've already started. It's not going to be like the best or greatest news probably, but something that's going to keep you in keep the momentum going. This is also a reminder to you, if you feel like you should stop something, this is saying don't stop, keep going, take it one day at a time. And also you want to pay attention to your routine, Libra. Your routine, there's something happening here that Spirit is trying to tell you about your routine. So either you need to pay attention to your routine, or you need to restructure it, or you need to just keep going. It depends on your situation. We have the Two of Swords. So I do believe that you are in the middle of a decision, or you could be in the middle of something that's not fun, whether it's a decision, whether it's two people, whether it's two scenarios, two options. I feel like you feel trapped just a little bit, not because of anything you're doing, but you feel like you want to do more, or maybe you feel like people don't understand you, or you feel like you're being put in a very uncomfortable setting. But there's good news because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? So what this is saying is that very soon you will be on course with your journey, with your destiny. So the choice that you're about to make, I do believe you're going to make the right choice, because this is saying to me that you're about to start the Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny and legacy. So I also want you to understand that a lot of what you're going through right now, it's not necessarily anything that you're doing wrong. It's not anything that you are not understanding. You're in a transitional phase in your life. I think that you're being pushed to continue the things that you're supposed to do, but you do feel like this elephant in the back of your mind. You're like, what is that? Like, am I supposed to deal with it? Do I leave it alone? I would say give it some time, because there's a certain period that's about to come for you that is going to help you understand clearly. It's just like it needs more time. So let's break this down, because I do want to see what's going on with this situation, because it does seem a little conflicting, or it seems like, yeah, you can do what you're supposed to do, but what about the stuff that's on my mind that nobody else is seeing, or the things that are not being recognized in my everyday life? Okay, so when it comes to this routine, your everyday routine, whatever you've been working on consistently, you have the Hierophant. So this is saying you need to stay the course. So whatever you're doing, Libra, it's working, okay? Do not doubt yourself, and do not try to change your routine at this time. Your regimen is working. This is saying that this is what you need to do in order to graduate or be initiated into whatever you're trying to make happen. So Libra, that's a reminder, very strong. Don't stop your routine. Don't stop your regimen. Don't second guess yourself. What you're doing is the right thing in your day-to-day life, especially when it comes to finances, timing, whatever your day-to-day life looks like. Keep it up, okay? Now this Two of Swords, this is a whole nother subject, right? This is that decision that maybe you feel stuck, maybe you feel a little foggy. What is this? I almost feel like you get home at night and you start to think about whatever this is. It's not something that's just like in your face all the time, but when you have time alone, that's when it starts to come up. Okay, so what is this Two of Swords, and what do we need to do about it? Okay, Libra, so Eight of Cups is here. So this is telling me that there are some things that you're leaving behind, or you're debating, should you leave it behind? That's tough, Libra. You're in a decision phase. So what you're doing day to day is right, but I feel like you are getting to this feeling where you know something needs to change. And I think you intuitively know what that change is, but you're not fully ready to commit, either because you feel like you're not prepared, or you feel like once you do it, there's no going back. And that may be very true, but you have to remember, with this Wheel of Fortune, whatever your decision is moving forward, that's where your destiny starts. That's where it's going to start to really kick up for you. So that feeling, that thing that you're looking for, You may have to leave something behind that doesn't seem fun, but what you're going towards is so much greater than what you're experiencing right now. So you won't have to feel stagnant anymore, because I think you feel stagnant. And life is a little boring. It's a little routine. It's a little lackluster. And that's not you, Libra. You're not experiencing life the way that I feel like you deserve to. It could be people around you. It could be maybe something you're going through in life. It could be your health. It could just be because you need to make some changes. Maybe things have just gotten too complacent, and it's starting to show in how you do things as well. Four of Swords. I do think that you should take your time, all the time that you need in order to make this decision. Don't rush into the decision, but I do think you really need to take the time to make maybe a pros and cons list of what you want versus what you're experiencing. And I believe, based on what I'm seeing, you do see what needs to change, but you're afraid to make that step. And I think it's just because you want to be very sure about it. And that's okay. Take the time to really sit back and make the decision before you just jump in, okay? But you do have the answer, and you know what you need to do. This Wheel of Fortune, let's see the good news. So what you're moving towards once you finally make the decision, what are you moving towards? What are you going to receive? The Fool. So you get to start something new. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be an Aries, if it's a person. But for others of you, this is saying you get to start a new journey. And what's interesting about the Fool is you're going on the journey of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. But not only that, who the fuck is here? But not only that, but you're also beginning something that's completely foreign to you. So you're going to be fresh. So meaning you're not going to be burnt out on it. Something totally new, and good for you. I think you need something new. I think you need to express a different side of yourself, or maybe learn a different side of yourself as well. And I think this is what you're about to embark on. So for some of you, I do feel like it could deal with you having to let someone go, or maybe even move to a different city, or maybe it's like change a career. It could be starting a new trade or something like that, like going to school for something, but it's kind of scary to you because you're kind of like, I have to start all the way over. But I think that's the blessing. And then this is Justice, which is you. So you get to be back to normal because you're going to be balanced. That's the thing. A lot of this situation that you're going through right now is not balanced. So you do have the structure, but you don't have any of the love or the excitement or the passion. You understand? So that's what's happening. You're doing the right thing, but I think you could be doing more. But in order to do more, you have to realize that some things have to change, and change can be kind of scary. But I do think you're going to be able to do it because you have very, very strong energy moving towards the future with this Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Justice. So the future is pretty much set for you. It's just a matter of when you're going to embark on this new journey that God wants you to experience, you know? So yeah, I think it's just a matter of what are your priorities and what do you feel like you need, Libra, okay? So that's your reading. This is going to be a very exciting 2 weeks. Take your time. Don't rush into any decisions, but make sure whatever you decide, you fully are on board for the benefits that you're going to receive from it, okay? So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.